All right. What is going on, everybody? Conrad here from MojoBreak.com on Friday, February 7, 2020, doing another 8-box case break of 2019 Bowman's Best Baseball, random team style number 13. Excuse me, we just drew your teams. Marlins going to Ron, Steven with the Yankees, Matt J. Tigers, Jason Trem with the Dodgers, E.K. Loken Mariners, Adam J. Angels, Brent with the Cubs, J. Trem Diamondbacks, TKO with the Braves, Colin Rangers, Jimmy Phillies, Railroad Brewers A's, Grant Ross with the Royals Red Sox, J. Trem Astros, Costi with the Padres, Rycon with the Nationals Indians, J. Trem Rays, Matt J. Giants, J. Trem Pirates, Mad Dog Blue Jays, Brent Reds, T. Wilson White Sox, Jason A. Twins, Machado Cardinals and Mets, Ray 32 Rockies, and Hubbard with the Orioles. All right, no Hillis credits going on in this one, but all card ship. You'll get all your base. 6-box Slam Jam basketball mixer is coming up next. And then after that will be limited football, 7-box random. All breaks sold out tonight except the Contenders football half case PYT. There's still 7 teams left in that break. All right, good luck. Cut it. What's going on, Jason? Good luck. um, I think with Drummond, obviously Cavaliers don't plan to. I don't think Cavaliers plan to keep him long term. They just wanted to shed some stuff for him as well, and then yeah, I don't think Cavaliers are definitely in a rebuild. They're probably not gonna re-sign Kevin Love either. So they're gonna let Drummond go after the season since his contract is up. Will Wilson for the Angels. Adam J. Fernando Tatis. Greg Jones for the Rays. J. Trim. And I think maybe Pistons were scared of losing him for nothing, so they took anything for him. You know what I mean? Because maybe they felt like Drummond was not going to re-sign. Whoa, check that out. 2 redemptions. Bonus. They must have not gotten a good enough offer. So they probably just panicked and just traded him to the Cavaliers. 1999 franchise favorites. Hunter Bishop for the Giants. Congrats. 99 franchise favorites. Gold. Giants. Matt J. And gold should be number 50. Will Smith. All right, and the 5th auto in the box, Michael Toglia for the Rockies. So that was definitely a mistake. on those 2 redemptions. Gold refractor base card of 50, Keanu Cavaco, Twins. Really? That's hella funny. Good for the Giants. All right, Diamondbacks got the Brendan Malone. D-backs. Jason. Green refractor, 21 of 99, Roddy Tellez for the Blue Jays. A TJ Sekema Yankees. Steven. Sekema. Atomic Shervin Newton and a die cut Nate Lowe, 23 out of 25 Atomic, rookie for the Rays. Cracked Ice Tampa, Jason, that's it. Atomic base Mackenzie Gore. A Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers. LA Dodgers, Jason. Cartaya. Purple to 250 Joe Adell for the Angels. It's going to be it for box 2. Yeah, it just having the worst record in the NBA doesn't really mean as much as they used to, though, because they changed the rules last year, where the best chance you can have is, what is it? If you're one of the bottom 3 teams, you only have a 15% chance for the bottom 3. 15% chance at the top pick. Previously, wasn't it like 20%, something like that? Something a lot higher than 15 before 2018. But it's a good rule because it discourages people from tanking, or teams from tanking. You know, like last year, for example, Grizzlies only had like they weren't even one of the worst teams last year. Grizzlies, they ended up with the number 2 pick anyways. I think they only had like a 6% chance at the number 1 pick or something like that, and they ended up with the number 2 pick. One. Superfractor gold vinyl Keanu Cavaco. Congrats, Twins. So it's like, yeah, I guess it's good, not good, but Warriors have a good chance of getting one of the top picks, but they might even get a top 3 pick, even though they're the worst team in the NBA. And that's the thing. Yeah, if they go outside the top 4, then it was just an epic failure. Jason A with the Twins. There's another one for the Rays and Jason. Other Jason, J Trim. There's like 3 Jasons in this break. It's hard to say on Wiseman because he didn't play much. I feel like we needed to see more out of him for him to lock the number 1 spot. So no, he's not the lock for number 1. 93 to 150, Brendan Malone. Diamondbacks. J Trim. Purple 155 250, Yasiel Puig. I think the Warriors, Steph and Clay are both going to sit out for pretty much the whole year. I doubt either of them come back. Louis Gill, refractor. Atomic Chris Davis base, not numbered, for Oakland. And a Cavaco auto. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That there's always like those guys, unexpected, rookies that blow up. Like Donovan Mitchell. There's probably gonna be like some kind of Donovan Mitchell type player that comes out of the draft this year, but as it stands, it's not gonna be one of the bigger draft classes coming out this year for basketball. Man, if only this was 1 year before, I'd be so hyped if the Warriors had a chance at Zion. Can you imagine if this was last year and then Warriors somehow they're one of the top bottom teams and then they got Zion to add to that team? Dope. There's a couple of theories going on right now. Because Warriors got that protected draft pick from the Timberwolves for next year's draft, right? Top 3 protected. And it's rumors that's been going on around for a while. It's Warriors are waiting to see what happens with Giannis in the Bucks, obviously this summer. They're trying to stockpile. That's why they got there. Hopefully they get another top 3 pick of their own this year, and then they're gonna package like those 2 top 3 picks, first round picks, with Wiggins and maybe another franchise player like Clay or Dre or whoever besides Steph, and then trade for a Giannis. Another rumor that's been going around, because you've seen what's been going on with the 76ers this year, right? It's starting to become obvious that maybe Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid aren't like a great pairing together to play together. So there's also theories from that the Warriors may be going after Joel Embiid. Andrew Nisner for the Cardinals, refractor to 150, die cut. Cardinals Machado. Purple to 250, Chris Davis, KD for Oakland. Brock Defrich for the Tigers. Detroit Matt. Charvian Newton, refractor for the Mets, Machado. Seeing as how crazy the NBA was like last summer and these trades for the trade deadline, you never know what can happen in the future. You never know what can happen this summer. Austin Riley, rookie for the Braves. TK. Cowboys gone in contenders. 6 teams left. Titans gone in contenders. 5 teams left. Yeah, that was a good first half. Man, who doesn't love New York? That don't mean people want to play for the New York Knicks, though. They still got the same owner, right? Just checking. Just checking for a friend. I know they got a new GM now, but still same ownership, right? All right. I think it depends on how far the Bucks gets. Now, I do have the Bucks winning the East this year. I've told you guys that from the beginning of the year. I told you the Bucks are going to win the East easily, in my opinion, just because, I mean, yes, they lost Brogdon, but they essentially returned with the same team that won East record-wise last year. They didn't win the East last year. I did pick the Raptors last year to win the East. But yeah, I picked the Bucks from the beginning of the year because they essentially have the same team, and Giannis is another year stronger, better, faster, everything. Finally starting to go, getting into his prime soon, Giannis. So, yeah, if the Bucks win the East, if they compete in the finals, like, you know, say they don't get swept. If they get swept, maybe he may consider leaving. But if they don't get swept, even if they win like one game, I think, in the finals, I think Giannis is going to stay with Milwaukee. 150 blue refractor Kyle Tucker. But if they don't make the finals, watch out. Giannis may be on the move. Reese Hines for the Reds. I like if they can't get over that hump again this year. But I think they will. I'm fairly confident that the Bucks will win the East this year. Nice hit. White Sox, Eloy Jimenez Gold Refractor, 37 out of 50. White Sox, T. Wilson, congrats. Dang, Eloy Jimenez is pretty hard to hit in this product. Congrats. Nah. Heat are good. They're not going to beat the Bucks. Why would he go to the Knicks, though? Again, you know, it's tough to convince anybody to go play for the Knicks. That's one. The other is their roster. Their currently constructed roster is significantly weaker than what the Bucks have. So, I mean, I like Mitchell Robinson a lot too. Mitchell Robinson in the Knicks. I like Julius Randle. I do like RJ, but that's a lot of what ifs on that team currently constructed. Don't be fooled. The Knicks told you that they were going to get one of the big rookies last summer, and they got nobody. Diego Cartaya, blue refractor, 31 out of 150, Dodgers. Green 599, Joey Bart. Alek Manoah for the Blue Jays. Toronto Mad Dog. Got Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. St. Louis Machado. The NBA 6-box mixer coming up next, and then limited random teams will be after that. Is that numbered? Nope. Yes, Puig. There's a Josh James green refractor Astros, 52 of 99. Houston. So purple to 250 Ozzy Albies. He would be loved in New York, yeah, with the Greek community for sure. Big Greek community, but Giannis is like the ultimate competitor, dude. Like, you can, obviously everybody knows and everybody can tell. Like, he really works. He lives and breathes basketball, you know. That's why, you know, they were talking on ESPN this week about, like, why isn't Ben Simmons or why isn't Joel Embiid as dominating as Giannis, you know? Like, they should be just as good, but it's like, it's because Giannis works harder, basically. He trains harder, you know. He probably thinks about basketball more than Simmons and Embiid. Besides just the whatever talents he was blessed with, or he works at it. So because he's the ultimate competitor, what I'm saying is, I feel like he wants to really, really win a championship by any means necessary. He kind of has the Mamba mentality in him. He's kind of like Kobe. He's gonna win his championships for sure. I just don't. It's just a matter of when. He's definitely gonna be on some championship teams eventually. He's too good not winning. Yeah, I just feel like he's gonna look at the roster and be like, you know, he technically can take any team. You know, it's kind of like Kawhi. Kawhi can do the same thing. KD to a lesser extent. They could take a lot of teams, like the weakest teams. They could take them deep into the playoffs by themselves, right? He could absolutely take the Knicks deep into the playoffs by himself. But will the team help him win a championship is the question. Fernando Tatis, refractor rookie, Padres. Coasty with the Padres. Steelers gone in contenders. 4 teams left. Contenders going to break after limited. And, oh, that's Michael Bush. Missed that redemption. That's going out to the Dodgers. Michael Bush. LA Dodgers, Jason. Or J. Trem. A couple of Jasons in here. Dodgers. We got a red. 2 out of 10. Michael Chavis, rookie. Red refractor base for the Red Sox. And a Rylan Bannon, Orioles. Hubert. Bannon. All right, last box. Good luck. Maybe he'll end his career in New York. How about that? He could probably end his career in New York, so he could be around the community, a huge community that would love him regardless. But when he's in his prime, he's definitely gonna go with the team that he has the best chance of winning a championship. In my opinion, he's just gonna start the beginning of his prime. Actually, this season probably is the beginning of his prime years. So he's gonna be super dominating the next maybe 5-6 years. He's gonna keep improving for the next 5-6 years. End of the day, I think he's probably gonna stay with the Bucks. Bucks have to eventually improve too if they want to win the championship over teams in the West. You got a Brett Batty, New York Mets. Nah, I don't. See, I have no doubt that they make the finals. Like they are my top pick to come out the East. No doubt in my head they're gonna make the finals. Winning the finals or winning a couple games in the finals, that's a whole different story. And the only reason I say that is because they lost to the Sixers last year with a slightly better team, I would say, with Brogdon there. That's the only reason that's the only thing that gives me pause. Yes, Giannis is better this year, no doubt. He's one of the players that improves every year. I just think when you're talking about the top of the West right now, either the Lakers or the Clippers or any of those other handful of teams that are coming up right now, they're gonna struggle in a long series, and I think with depth and just being able to. Maybe I'm underrating them too, like Giannis said. But I feel like easily they win the East, but competing with the teams in the West, the top teams, it's harder for me to see. Only because they lost to the Sixers last year. I know it came down to the very last. Actually, I'm thinking of the Raptors Sixers series, but. Yeah, they lost to the Sixers last year, and we all know Sixers aren't that good. They're good, but they're not that good. Keston Hura for the Brewers. Like the top teams in the West would like sweep the Sixers. Sixers did have a slightly better team last year, though, especially with Jimmy B. Jimmy B there. All right, that was the break. Brewers, last team to hit. That was where the Brewers in this one? Railroad. Congrats, Keston Hura. He's a pretty hard hit too. Pretty tough pull, I mean. All right, that was it, everybody. 8-box case 2019 Bowman's Best Baseball, random number 13. Congrats to everybody that hit. There's no Hillis credits going on in this one, but all cards ship. Coming up next is the 6-box NBA mixer. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Congrats to everybody that hit. So everything else is sold out tonight except contenders. There are 4 teams left in contenders, like I was saying. Let me see here. Slamma Jamma coming up. 3 teams left in contenders.